G'day viewers, I'm on a new permission today, just this little paddock here. The fellow very kindly offered it to me to have a bit of a detect around. I'm here today with the Manticore and I've put the bigger coil on. Seems there's a bit more of an area to cover here, and look what just came up. It's interesting, isn't it? It's like a little broochy thing. Lovely. Yeah, the owner told me there used to be a bit of a shack or something, or a bit of a cottage in this corner up here. So yeah, just never know what could be in here. Yeah, it's only a small block, perhaps an acre or so, but anyhow, there could be something good here. We will carry on and see what else we can find. And the next decent target turned out to be this old spoon, which is rather bent up. Okay, out of this hole is one of those door latch things. Gave a good signal. I haven't found a real lot of good stuff here, but yeah, I just don't know what could be around here still. And another hole is part of the old doorknob. Now this signal came in at a 22. I wasn't going to dig it, but I did. And yeah, what is it? But one thing I do know, it's got a British registration diamond on it. So I wonder what that's a part of. Yeah, interesting. And a little while later, yet another spoon. And a good signal out of this hole, and oh, look at that. I think we might have our first coin from this area. What is it? It's a Victorian penny. There's Queen Victoria. Wow, that's pretty good, isn't it? Excellent. Fantastic. All right, we will keep going. At least we've got one coin for this afternoon. And from right near where I found that penny, I walked about 2 feet and got another great signal. I don't know what it is yet. It's down there anyhow. We will dig it out together, whatever it is. Probably a big build-up and it'll only be rubbish. Ground is still pretty hard here. It's pretty dry. Still deeper. Well, the penny was fairly deep too, I suppose. Oh. Always a danger of scratching targets when the ground is this hard. Oh, that's what it is. I'll just shift my pinpointer so it's not continuously buzzing. It's an old buckle. Excellent. And after a while, here's another part of an old buckle. Now I'm in the corner here, right at the bottom corner. There's a bit of modern rubbish around this area, so that's thrown me off a bit. Anyhow, I'll go back up that way, and hopefully there might be some more older stuff. Now this signal was only in low numbers, in the 30s or something, or 20s, and I eventually dug it out, and this is what came out. And you know, I do believe we have part of an old cricket buckle. I'll clean that one up when I get home. It's a pity it's broken, but yeah, it's been a long time since I found anything to do with the cricket buckle. Oh, excellent. Just shows you've got to dig the low numbers if they're deep, because this was showing pretty deep. It's got a bit cool now. Bit overcast. Anyhow, let's carry on. Okay, I've got a signal out of here, and I can't see it now. It's here somewhere. There it is. Look at that. We have a button. Yeah, just a 4-hole button. Might have something written on it, but I'll clean it up when I get home and you might be able to see then. And out of this hole, it was a fairly vague signal, but here's one of those suspender buckles. Still caked in dirt. Okay, here's a good signal. We'll do a live dig together on that one. May only be rubbish, but you never know, do you? Still down there. There it is, whatever it is. It's a big disc of lead. Yeah. Alright. Not the nice coin I was hoping for, but anyhow, we'll keep going. And out of this hole, I had to find one of these here today, didn't I? It's the old doorknob. Gave a great signal. And not only do you always find old doorknobs, you always find these as well. The old clock coggery. And very close by, look what's in the bottom of this hole. We have, another part of an old buckle. Well, that's from a suspender buckle or whatever. Yeah. And I've got a 35 signal here in the manticore. And it's another one of these buckles. Doing well on them today. Yeah, it's a bit of a different design, that one. I think 35 can be half sovereigns, or around about that number, so always pays to dig them and not discriminate that number out in sites like this. Alright, I just dug a target out of here. It was 35. Oh, in the low 30s, I mean, 33, 34. And it looks like a button. But it's, yeah, I'm not sure, it's some sort of, some sort of rubbishy eyelet looking thing. Oh, I thought it might be something better. Oh well. And yet out of this hole, another part of a buckle. I think that's what it is. Yeah. It's pretty slow going in this paddock because there's a lot of wire and bits of rusty iron and stuff buried in the ground here. You can see the end of another piece down there. That sort of gave a good signal, but not really. Alright, let's carry on for a while. I've still got a bit of time left. And shortly after, look at that. We have another buckle. Oh, a bit mangled. Perhaps I did that when I dug it. I don't know. Gee, I've got a good run of these this afternoon. Yeah, lots of wire and bits of old rusted iron and that here, so it gives you a lot of confusing signals, but this was an exceptionally good signal out of this hole and looks like an exceptionally good find. It is, I reckon it might even be a token. Yes it is, look at that, you beauty. Can't read what's on the other side. I'll clean that one up when I get home, but gee, it's a long time since I found a token. Excellent. Fantastic. Alright, let's keep going and hopefully there might be some more here. Yeah. Just there is where I got that lovely token, and just here I've got another great signal. I reckon I could chance a live dig on that one. Okay, let's have a look, see what we've got here. Probably only be rubbish. That often happens. No, it's not. It is a coin. Look at that. It looks like Queen Victoria. Oh, it's a different Queen Victoria, that one. Oh, that's an interesting find. Now I'll have to wash that one up when I get home too, but it doesn't look like the normal Queen Victoria bust on there. It just says Victoria Queen. Might be some sort of medallion or something. Fantastic. Always great to find these old things. Okay, let's keep going. There might be more here. Might be on a bit of a roll. Okay, where my foot is, it's where I just got that little Queen Victoria coin. And here's another good signal. That could be something good again. We will see. I've sort of lost my place a bit, but we'll dig that one and see. Doesn't sound quite as good. There still might be something good. Whoops, it's a bit hard digging with one hand. No, it's going. We'll just run the detector over it again. I'll shift my shovel. I might have just been off target there a little bit, I think. I know there is something there. And I think I might have scratched it a bit. Ah, goodness me. Look at that. Oh dear, I did scratch it. Oh, it's another token. Hopefully not too bad. Oh, you beauty. 2 tokens. Yeah. It's a long time since I found 2 tokens in one day. Oh, this is turning out a fantastic hunt. It's pity it's nearly time for me to go. Oh well. And I've got another coin here. So it's probably only a 2-cent coin, I'd say, by the looks of that. And it's about time for me to go now. It's getting dark and a bit drizzly. Yes, well, this target tells me one thing. It's time to ring the bell. Time to go home. Yeah, I wonder what that came from. Okay, if I don't get any more good signals between now and when I get to the ute to go home, I'll catch you all in a review. Okay, well here's today's rubbish pile. Quite a bit of lead amongst it, and yeah, even a few modern items. Most of those items came from up near the top of the hill where the owner said the cottage used to be, and most of the older finds came from further down the hill. But anyhow, also found this item. It's like a lid with some circles on and broken glass on the inside, so I'm not really sure what that is from. Perhaps a part of a makeup case or something like that. Don't really know. Bit of a mystery item. Anyhow, let's move on and I'll show you some of the better non-ferrous items from today. And here's some of today's miscellaneous non-ferrous objects. Anything from door knobs, door latches, lamp parts, even a bell. And here's some spoons or parts thereof. Both complete spoons were very bent for some reason. And the first spoon I found has actually got quite a nice pattern on the handle. Well, I certainly did well on the buckles today, that's for sure. Well, here's today's one and only button. I think it says Geelong on it. I've never found a Geelong button before, and it's pretty hard to read the rest of it. I think it might say Bright and Hitchcock's or something like that. Yeah, that's a first for me, one of these. Well, here's part of the old cricket buckle from today. There's a ball in the centre, a couple of cross bats above it, a couple of gloves below it, the wickets on each side, and I think I can see part of the word cricket above. Would have been nice to find this complete, but anyhow, it wasn't to be. Like I said, it came in at 22 in the Manticore, so if I would have been using discrimination, I would have missed out on this. So it just shows how important it is to dig the low numbers on these old sites. And here's this item with the British registration diamond on it. I actually had a bit of a go at trying to date it from the little numbers and so on the diamond. This is what I sort of worked out what they are to the best of my ability. I actually found this table online, and from that I could find out that the letter W at the top stands for 1865, and the H on the left hand side stands for April, and the one on the other side is the first. That's a date. So the 1st of April 1865. So that's April Fool's Day. That's if that's right. I might be way off the mark here, but that's what I could make out of it. So I suppose the big question is, what exactly is it? What was it used for? I have no idea. If any of you out there have any idea, just let me know in the comments below. And going back to the start of the video, the first good find I made was this lovely little brooch. As you can see, the pin's broken on the back of it, so as the coins date from 1860 period, well, perhaps this brooch might date from a similar time. Okay, well let's move on to today's coins. The first one I found was this Victorian penny, and the date is 1866. And here's these two wonderful tokens from today. Tokens don't come up for me very often these days, so to find two in one afternoon, well, that's something really special. I always love finding these because they're a great little piece of Australian history. And these are both the same. They are from R. Parker, Ironmonger of Geelong, Moorabool Street. These are fairly common, but I'm always happy when any token comes up, common or not. Apparently Parker's old building still stands to this day in Geelong. Now onto this Victoria Queen coin. When I dug it, I could see that Queen Victoria looked a bit different than what she normally does on English coins, and that's because it's not an English coin. This coin actually comes from India, and it's a 1/4 anna, and it's dated 1862. Back in those days, India was part of the British Empire. So, yeah, I bet this coin could tell a story or two about how it got here. yeah, very interesting, unusual find. So 5 coins from today. The 2-cent coin spoils it a bit. All the rest are from the 1860s, although the tokens could be a little bit earlier than that. And in conclusion, I had an absolutely fantastic time this afternoon for a few hours. I found all these lovely old coins and relics, much older finds than what I expected to find. So yeah, I love getting on these older sites where old tokens and things like that come up. Don't find many of them sites these days, so that was really great. Okay, well that's about all for now. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll catch you all again next time.